Hello and welcome back. We now extend our GUI for the RDM system by, for example, adding a file upload to S3 storage. Again, we use Streamlit to build our web app. It interacts with SQL Alchemy. We also now add a configuration file that holds all our S3 details, like the secret keys, the access keys, and the URL for the endpoint. We use the S3 Proto client from Amazon. And then, as before, we define a function that executes the following select statement, getting the current list of all the items that are in the database. Because the sample name and the storage location name are in two different tables, we need to join those tables together. We initialize the connection, and here we use the secrets.ml. This is a hidden file in the .streamlit folder. And we use the configuration parser to retrieve the following parameters. Here are the default values of the cosine S3 endpoint in Aachen University with a port, and then we need this endpoint if we want to use a different one, and the access key, the secret key, and also the bucket name you want to write the file to. So we combine this to the S3 URL and get a client. Because we want to use controlled vocabulary with all the known storage locations, we query the database and select all the storage locations that are currently known and put this into a Python dictionary. So the Python dictionary holds now the storage ID and the string that defines the storage location in human readable form. We can use this to build then later a drop-down list for controlled vocabulary. We have again a sidebar that displays the current content of the database. Here we have the sample name, the storage location. And again, we add a little form. So we add a new sample and give it a text name. And instead of letting the users just add a random storage location, we have a controlled vocabulary as a drop-down list. As an extension now, we use a file uploader. And then if the submit button is pressed, we can upload the file if any file has been dragged and dropped or chosen by the users into the GUI. And then write this to the S3 storage, or give an error if it's failed, and then insert the name of the corresponding sample. Of course, there is no direct link between the metadata of the file, and we would want to extend this in the future, for example, by automatically extracting some metadata corresponding with the sample name, and so on. Now we keep rerunning the task so we can interact with this multiple times. So let's run the app. And this is how it looks like. This is the current content of the database. We can give a new sample a name. We can use the controlled vocabulary with the storage location. And we could add now files. And if we add a file, that gets uploaded to the S3 storage. And if we press the submit button, the database will get updated.